Hi friends, this is a video to show you how to make a 3D printed fidget spinner using Autodesk Fusion 360. Step 1 is to come up to this Create drop down. You're going to choose New Component. You need to name your new component. Do something with your name and fidget spinner. Click OK. Next step. We're going to go up to the Create menu. We're going to choose Create Sketch. We'll go over here to my little navigation cube. Click on Front. So that's the plane I want to work in. And I'm going to click again right here in the first quadrant. My red line is my x-axis. My green line is my y-axis. And Z would be coming off the screen towards her face, which is the third dimension. So, step 1. I need to make the center hole for my fidget spinner. So I'm going to choose from the Create menu. I've got a circle up there. If you do not, click Create drop down, choose Circle, choose Center Diameter Circle. Okay. Then I'm going to come to the center of my coordinate plane, my origin. I'm going to click my mouse, pull my mouse out slightly, and from there I'm going to enter the dimension I need for my diameter. And based on the size of my bearing, that number is 0.68. And then I'm going to press Enter, and I have my first circle for my bearing. Next step, I'm going to create a line. So I'm going to Create menu, and this, believe it or not, is the straight line tool. Again, if you don't see it, create, go down, line, and it gives you what you need. Line tool, I'm going to come to my origin. I'm going to click in the origin, and I'm going to pull it down into my right. And you can see now it gives me two options to create dimensions for this line. First, a distance, and then angle. The distance I want for this line is going to be 1.1 inches. Let's try that again. Control Z. Forgot my angle. So click this here again, pull down. I'm going to type 1.1, and then I'm going to press Tab so I get to choose my degrees. And I'm going to type 30. So I want a 30-degree angle from here. Next thing, I'm going to make another circle right at the end of that line segment, also at a size of 0.68 diameter. There's that circle. I'm going to make another circle up here on my y-axis. And I've purposely gone up here way far away to show you a cool feature about Fusion. Again, I want a circle of 0.68 in diameter. I'm going to come over here to the Create menu. I'm going to choose this Sketch Dimension option again. Create Sketch Dimension from the drop down. I'm going to hover over my origin or the center of this one circle, and you'll see how it goes from black to now white. I'm going to click on my white circle, or white dot rather. Come up here, choose the center of my circle up top, click again, and pull off to the side. When I click my mouse off to the side over here, again I get a dialog box that gives me an option to change this dimension. I want my fidget spinner to be uniform, so I'm going to type 1.1 there. Okay? Now, I need to, this is the center hole, or these are the holes that actually hold the bearings for the spinner, okay? I'm going to make a couple more circles that are going to help and are actually going to become the outer edge of the profile of my fidget spinner. So I've created another circle, and I'm going to type, again, 1.1. Over here, these are concentric circles that are nested inside each other. Make another one. 1.1. Now, another cool feature I'm going to show you is the mirror feature. So I'm going to come up here, I'm going to make a line down my y-axis, just to serve as basically my mirror. It needs to extend beyond the top and the bottom of my fidget spinner. So this is plenty large. It's just straight down the axis, and I'm now going to click my mouse. I really don't care how long it is. Just that I have a line down my axis. So it's now There's my blue line. Okay, the line segment is blue, kind of over the green. I'm going to come up here to the create menu. I'm going to choose the mirror option. These triangles. Again, it's on the drop down. Can't find it. And first, the pop-up asks me, what objects do I want to mirror? I want to mirror these two circles. So I now have two items selected. I'm going to go over here to mirror line. I need to choose my mirror line. So I'm going to click the select option. Now I'm going to click on my line. And you can see it mirrored. For it to stay, I have to come click OK. And now I have my mirrored lines. Okay? So you can kind of see I'm starting to get the shape of the fidget spinner. Now, to complete my fidget spinner, I'm going to use the circle feature. I'm going to make a circle out here. It's got a diameter of 1.85. And now I'm going to use the tangent feature, which the symbol for the tangent feature gives you an idea. It means touching. So they touch at a single point but never cross. So I'm going to choose the tangent feature, come back here to my large circle, click my other circle here, back to the large circle, click the outer circle here. Look at that. Now, Ms. Makins, what are you doing? Well, watch. If I come up here to this modify tool, the modify option at the trim tool with the modify option, I'm going to choose trim. I come here and I can click on my circle and look, it trims out everything but the tangent arc of that circle here. So I'm going to do that 2 more times. I'm going to make a big circle, trim it out, another big circle, and trim it out. All right, so I'm going to make 2 more circles. Again, 1.85 inches diameter. 1.85, and then I'm going to make them tangent. So tangent, large circle, outer circle, large circle, outer circle, large circle, outer circle, large circle, outer circle. Again, back to modify. Trim tool, again, you're not seeing it, modify, trim. So I choose the portion of the circle I want to trim, the portion of the circle I want to trim, and then I need to trim out these inner pieces here. So I'm going to click trim the inner circle there, that inner circle here, and we need to trim out center line. We've got a few other things we need to trim out. Hit escape. I'm going to come in and delete my dimension there. Up here. This one will do it. There, I have now some of the center line. There we go. Now, when I hover, you can see how the whole thing shades in gray. That means I have one full body. Create a full body. Okay. I'm going to click Finish Sketch over here at my little pop out. I can also come up to the top, click Finish Sketch. I've now finished my sketch. Now, the next thing I do, this is just a flat sketch of a fidget spinner. To make it a fidget spinner, I actually have to give it some depth. Make it a solid body. So I'm going to use the Extrude feature. So I'm going to click the body. I'm going to go up here to Extrude on the Create menu. It's this blue box with the up arrow. Again, if you don't see it, click Create and look for Extrude. Click Extrude, and then I get a pop-up that says, hey, how thick do you want it to be? Well, my bearing is 1/4 inch thick, so I want it to be 0.25 or 1/4 inch thick. On my fidget spinner, I type in 0.25, press enter, and it kind of looks like something happened, but I can't really tell if I have depth or not. So I'm going to come up here to the corner, I'm going to click on the little house icon, and it takes me to the home view. Look, I can see I have a fidget spinner. Now, This has really straight edges, but I want my my fidget spinner to be nice and kind of smooth and smooth edges, rounded edges. And to do that, I need the Fillet Tool. So I'm going to click the Fillet Tool, and I'm going to come over here. I'm going to grab the outer edge. And you want to make sure you've got the black line going all the way around the fidget spinner. Click that black line, and then I want a 1/16 fillet. So I'm going to type in 0.0625. Okay, and then I need to do the back edge as well. So again, I go up to the Fillet Tool, to my back edge, click on that. Again, 0.0625. Press enter. There I have my fidget spinner. Don't worry, if you don't want a gray fidget spinner, you're going to get to choose whatever color of filament you would like to print for a fidget spinner. Okay, the last thing I need to do is save my file. I'm going to go up to the floppy disk, save button. I need to save it. Makin's fidget spinner, and actually this for me is version 5 to get it right. So I'm going to click save. Then I need to export. So I'm going to look here to File, Export, and I need it to be an STL. You might have to choose that from the dropdown. I want to export as STL file. That's the file the printer reads. So I need to click export, and I have chosen to put it on my desktop. So right now it's going to export to my desktop, and then from there I can upload it to my Google folder. And then also the second step of getting this ready to print is to open it up. Prusa slicer, do some extra work on it so that it's ready for the printer. We have a whole other video on how to make it, how to use Prusa slicer to make the G code ready for the printer. Okay, so pick up on video 2. Thanks a lot, y'all.